right here is a blast from the past. This was a counter that we made for our store. If you guys have been following our channel, you'll know that we sold some businesses that we had when we made the decision to live off-grid in the country. And so we had this desk that we made in our store, and it was called the Good Price Store. We had a lot of fun with it, but that just wasn't our scene, that retail stuff, you know, sitting in that room all day long. So we're like caged animals in there, so we sold everything. I brought this desk up here to help out, you know, it's like a workbench, and we're gonna see if I'm gonna keep this up here in the main building, or I might dismantle it and use the materials, because there's some good 2x4s and stuff in here. But just a little history about this desk. So we're gonna get back inside, finish cleaning that out, and try to get it all framed up. I'm gonna give you guys a tip real quick. If you guys are trying to keep feed on the homestead, now if you have bears or something, that's obviously not what I'm talking about. But the metal trash cans are great for keeping feed on the homestead. They're sealed pretty tight. The lids are really tight, so even getting them off is a struggle sometimes. And so that'll, you know, cut down on moisture inside of there, and maybe smaller animals getting in there. Of course, like I said, a bear, it's not really gonna do nothing for a bear, okay? But if you don't live with those kind of pressures, fox, raccoons, possums, whatever, small animals, they're not going to get inside these trash cans. So metal trash cans are the bee's knees for keeping your feed around the homestead. Also, we have some of these barrels. And a lot of these you can get pretty inexpensive, you know. A lot of times the places that have like the IBC totes that we show you guys on how to save water on your roofs and stuff, you know, in an economical way, you can look on Craigslist for those IBC totes. And even these blue barrels, a lot of times these food grade barrels, they use them and then they sell them. And it has a nice binder on top, so you can put your feed in there, and then you just put the lid in there, you close that binder down, and it seals it up. So this is great for long-term storage as well. A lot of preppers use this kind of stuff, throw their bulk stuff in, and works pretty good. All right, there's your on-the-go nugget. So we got the windows in up front, and now we're gonna shoot the transit inside the big barn so we can make sure we have the top of our floor level all the way around, and we know how much gravel and stuff we gotta take out so we can bring it back in for the concrete. So here we go. All right, so we got everything marked. Now I'm gonna explain to you guys real quick what a transit is, because some of you guys, you don't know about this stuff. And I didn't even know about it either until I started messing around with it. This is called a transit. And this right here shoots out. Can you see that little red dot? Hold on, let me show you. Come here, check it out. See that little red dot? What that does is it shoots out a laser. It's like all the way around, 360. It goes all the way around this whole building. And then what you do is you take this, it's like a ruler, and then you adjust this as the receiver, the signal receiver. It monitors where the laser comes across here. And then you move this up and down until your laser beeps, right? Like this. Hear it beeping? And then when you get to your level, a level spot, you don't adjust what I'm adjusting now. I'm just doing it to show you guys what it sounds like when you hit it. It makes a solid beep like this. See, and when you hear that, you know you're level. And then what you do is, you could take this anywhere, and when you set it on the ground, you'll know, this would be the top of your pad, that you're level because it'll beep. So if it's not level, you just make your mark, and then you can adjust your pad top, and then, you know, it just helps you keep this whole place level. It really is a handy dandy. So I don't have one of these. This is Greg's. He came up today to help us out with the projects. So something that if you guys want to, if you're building your homestead from scratch, you might want to invest in one of these bad boys. I'll promise you that. If I would have had one years ago when we first started here, we might not be in here right now using a laser. Ha! 8 years later. Up down there in your pocket. All right, you guys see what we did there? We took an extra piece of tin that we had left over from this roof, and then we just ripped off the sides, and we created flashing for the transition piece from the horizontal to the lower roof. Recycle, reuse. I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea just because I tossed a couple pallets in the trash can. A lot of that stuff I was throwing away was just like broken and messed up, right? There's real no value to it. Otherwise, I would have found ways to get rid of it. I'm a good recycler. So I just want to make sure we got that clear. Anything that went in that trash can was pretty much at the end of its life. Otherwise, we really hang on to stuff, and we make it work for us around here. We've done a lot of things around here with recycled materials. So I just want to make sure that you guys get it, that, you know, we do recycle a lot of stuff. We're just not going to build our whole homestead off of pallet wood or nothing. All right, let me sit down here. Oh, Well, I think that flashing turned out really good for a little DIY project, and I think everything else is moving right along. So hopefully you guys have a nice weekend. If you got any questions about what's going on in this video, you could leave them down below, and also guess what's in that box up front, because now there's a box to get down here to guess what's in this box. You guys, we got so much stuff going on around here, it's crazy. In the next video, you're gonna be like, wow, because there's just so much going on. So we hope you guys have a nice weekend. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us. Be safe out there. And again, if you got a question, leave it down below. Otherwise, leave a comment on what you think is in that box up front. I'm pretty excited about it myself, so. All right, that's enough. I gotta get out of here. It's been a long day.